We are taking a scenario as, so whenever a new file is created within a OneDrive folder, it should get converted to a PDF file and send me an email notification. So let's create out automated cloud flow. I'm not putting the flow name and trigger here. I will do that inside. Okay, so I'm using OneDrive for business and I'm using whenever a file is created. Okay, so it is asking me for the folder path. So I can open the show picker. Inside that root, I have a files folder. So whenever a new file is created within this folder, this flow will get automatically triggered. So this is one trigger and I need to define actions. So what action I need to do is whenever the file is created, I need to convert it to a PDF file. So we have a convert action available from OneDrive, that is convert file. So it is asking me for the file. So the file which is created, so this trigger will give me the file ID, which will pass into this file. So this, when I click on this, add from dynamic content, this will get open. So this is that file identifier, the unique identifier for a file or folder. So this is basically the file ID. So I'll choose this file ID and target type is PDF, although we have several other options like HTML, JPG, GLB. So this time I will be choosing PDF. So once the file is converted to a PDF file, I need to save this file somewhere. So I need to create a file. Again, I can use OneDrive, create a file. Create a file is again the OneDrive connector. So it is asking me for the folder path. I can say I should create in the same folder. Let's say file. And the file name should be same as the file which is uploaded. So I can say from the converted file, as you can see, there are two different connectors available. From the convert file, it is giving me two options, and from when the file is created. So both these two have some of the outputs. So from this convert file, I am getting the file name. So I'll pass the file name in the create file and it is asking me for the file content. So I have file content available from the content converted file. So this is it. Now, whenever the file is getting converted, I need to send an email to myself. So send an email. I've used a send an email connector of Outlook. Send an email v2 and it is asking to whom you want to send. I will say my name here and it will automatically add me as an email address. Subject, new file is created. I want to pass the file name. So let's see if I can pass the file name. So if see there is a dynamic content and inside the dynamic content, if I can have the file name. So name of the file and folder, here it is the name and we can say new file is converted with name this. That will be the subject and I can put the same inside the body that new file is created. I can pass again the name. Let's say this is the name. I can pass the name, I can pass the display name, and I can even pass the path. So let's pass the path as well and let's save it. Okay, so our flow is successfully saved and let's test it out. Manually test. Yeah. So to see it works now, add a file to the OneDrive folder. So whenever a new file is added, this flow will automatically get triggered. And I will go to my OneDrive. From here, I can choose my OneDrive. And in my files, here is a folder called files. So already there are some files. Let's delete that and add a new file. So I'm adding a new file here, which is a resolution setting. I am just uploading a file here. Once it is done with the uploading, the flow will get started automatically. Yeah, it started. Your flow is running And once it is done, it will send me an email notification here. Let's wait for a few seconds. Yeah, so your flow ran successfully and I have received an email. So the new file is converted with resolution setting .pdf. If I go back to the OneDrive folder, the newly get created PDF file is available here. I can open this and this is the PDF file that is got created.